Hello guys, in today's video, we're going to present to you the top 10 best survival shelter available on the market today. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Check out the description to find out their prices and more information. We've included the links in the description below. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for the daily video notification. So, without further ado, let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Go Time Gear Life Tent. The Go Time Gear Life Tube Survival Shelter is a windproof, rainproof, and thermal survival shelter you can count on to keep you warm and dry in a survival situation. Thanks to its ultralight and super compact pack size, it's very easy to stow in an emergency kit or hiking pack, and convenient to take into the backcountry. On top of this, it comes complete with a handy 120 decibel whistle and 550 paracord. All these features make it the ultimate best survival shelter. Made of a heavy-duty 28mm Mylar material, the Life Tent is one of the toughest Mylar outdoor survival shelters. The fabric is thick enough to keep out wind, rain, and snow. Additionally, the thermal interior reflects up to 90% of your body heat back to you to keep you toasty throughout the night. This makes it one of the best winter emergency shelters. For durability in rugged conditions, the material is tear and puncture resistant. The Life Tent emergency shelter packs down to 5.25 x 3.25 inches and weighs a mere 8.7 ounces, so it's easy to stow in a kit or pack and bring it along on your adventures. Building an emergency shelter is easy as well. Simply run the included paracord through both ends of the tube tent and tie between two trees or any other sturdy objects close by. For stability in rough weather, you can use rocks or gear to anchor the corners. If you're nowhere near trees, you can also use it as a sleeping bag, space blanket, or thermal bivvy. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Don't Die in the Woods. The cleverly named Don't Die in the Woods Wilderness Shelter is dubbed the world's toughest survival shelter, and rightly so. The NASA-designed Heat Flex Mylar is made of is stronger and more flexible than ordinary Mylar. Even its wilderness survival shelter's reviews attest that it can withstand harsh weather conditions and rocky terrain. This makes it the best shelter for survival for rough wilderness adventures. Since the exceptionally tough Mylar the Don't Die in the Woods is made of is waterproof and can withstand even the harshest weather conditions, it will offer you the ultimate protection from the elements. On the interior, the thermal tent walls reflect 90% of your body heat to keep you toasty warm. This makes it one of the best winter emergency shelters. Despite the heavy-duty material, this outdoor survival shelter only weighs 8.5 ounces and packs down into a super compact package. To set it up, just run the provided 425 lb paracord through the tent and tie it up between two trees, then use rocks or any heavy objects to secure it, providing an 80 square feet interior space. This top-rated frame shelter for survival is big enough to fit 2 people. Alternatively, you can use it as an emergency sleeping bag, blanket, or bivy sack. The number 3 position is held by Survival Frog Tact Bivvy 2.0 Ultralight. Weighing in at 4.8 ounces, the Survival Frog Tact Bivvy is an ultralight survival shelter you can carry anywhere you go. Despite this, it's an incredibly warm and reliable shelter against the elements. Best of all, it's one of the most affordable outdoor survival shelters. As a bonus, you will also get a 120 decibel emergency whistle and a pair of tinder paracord you can use to start a fire. Made of a heat eco-thermal reflective space blanket material, Tact Bivvy is one of the best thermal survival shelters. It reflects 90% of your body's heat to you. Used as a sleeping bag liner in a winter emergency shelter, it will make you 20 degrees warmer. The material is also waterproof and windproof, so it's an effective barrier against the rain and frigid cold. To go with the ultra-lightweight, the Survival Frog Tact Bivvy packs down so small that it'll fit in the palm of your hand. It'll easily fit in a compact survival kit or pack, and even has a carabiner so you can clip it to your pack. When you need emergency shelter, simply unpack it and slide inside, or use it as a sleeping bag liner. Next at number 4, we have Delmera Emergency Survival Shelter. The Mylar fabric the Delmera Survival Shelter is made of was originally designed by NASA for space exploration. It's exceptionally tough and makes the Delmera one of the best survival shelters to take along with you when going climbing, hiking, or traversing jungles. To help get you out of a tight spot, This frame shelter is also equipped with an emergency whistle and a 425 lb paracord. Waterproof, windproof, and insulating, the Delmera Survival Shelter provides reliable protection from all the elements. Besides keeping out rain and wind, the interior reflects your body heat, keeping you toasty. Used as a tent footprint or a sleeping bag liner, it even counts as one of the best winter emergency shelters. The rugged material and reinforced seams make it one of the most durable wilderness shelters. Being a heavy-duty shelter designed for extreme environments, weight is a little bit on the higher side at 10 ounces. The warmth and durability it provides make worth every ounce though. When you need protection, you can set up an emergency tube tent shelter between trees or rocks. The number 5 position is held by Aqua Defender Tarp. When it comes to durability, versatility, and waterproof protection, the Aqua Defender Tarp Bushcraft Wilderness Shelter is second to none. It provides superb defense against anything Mother Nature can dish out. You can also count on it to give you years of service even in rugged environments. The key to this Aqua outstanding performance and durability is the 70D nylon material it's made of. This incredibly tough fabric is then coated with a TPU layer and finished with a durable water repellent DWR treatment. This kind of construction gives it a 20,000 mm waterproof rating and enables it to withstand even the heaviest downpours. In terms of durability, it's one of the best outdoor survival shelters available. It's even guaranteed for life. The best thing about the Aqua Winter Emergency Shelter is that it comes in 4 sizes, allowing you to choose the ideal size for your needs. Weights range from 2.4 to 7.2 pounds, so these are camping survival shelters. 19+ webbing tie loops give you unlimited setup versatility. There's no limitation to how you can configure it to provide the protection you need. The number 6 position is dominated by Sharp Emergency Thermal Survival Shelter. Sharp Survival Insulating Tube Tent is one of the most affordable outdoor survival shelters. Despite this, its quality is up to par with more expensive options. Its affordable price and lightweight design make it perfect for camping and hiking trips, as well as emergency preparedness kits. Made of a water and windproof Mylar, the Sharp Survival Sack will protect from the cold, wind, and rain. The thermal tent walls will also reflect your body heat. Overall, this wilderness shelter tent will keep you dry and warm in all but extreme situations. The Survival Shack is a compact and lightweight wilderness shelter you can take with you on all your outdoor adventures or stow in an emergency preparedness kit or zombie survival kit. It weighs 5.6 ounces and packs down to 8.9 by 6.2 inches. Setup is simple. Simply run the rope through both ends and the rope ends to sturdy objects. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Grizzly Gear Emergency Mylar Thermal Survival Shelter. Coming from a highly rated brand known for dependable outdoor survival gear, the Grizzly Gear Wilderness Shelter is one of the best shelters for survival in terms of dependability. It's made of the state-of-the-art Mylar fabric NASA designed for space exploration, so you can be sure that you will get the best level of protection in an emergency. The top-notch fabric and design also make it suitable for secondary uses such as signaling, emergency sleeping bag, water collector, sunshade, and so on. Waterproof and windproof, the Grizzly Gear Wilderness Shelter tent offers a flawless level of protection against water, snow, extreme cold, and wind. As a winter emergency shelter, it will reflect and retain 90% of your body heat to keep you warm throughout the night and keep hypothermia at bay. Lightweight, 5.6 ounces, and palm-sized when packed, the Grizzly Gear easily fits in a car glove box, hiking pack, bug-out bag, or survival kit. Should you need shelter in an emergency, simply run the provided rope through the inside of the tent and tie it to 2 trees or poles. The Grizzly Gear Wilderness Shelter tent can accommodate 2 adults in its 8x3 interior space. The number 8 position is held by SET 3683 Emergency Outdoor Tube Survival Shelter. 3 wonderful things set the SE Tube Tent Wilderness Shelter apart from other survival shelters on the market: a thick material, a closed back end, and the inclusion of 4 carbon steel tent pegs. Due to this, it will keep you sheltered from the elements better than the typical outdoor survival shelters, and it is a top-rated shelter for survival. Made of thick non-woven material, the SE Survival Shelter is an excellent shield against the rain, snow, and cold. On the inside, the aluminum-coated interior directs the heat you emit back to you, ensuring you stay warm. Since only one end is open, the survival shelter offers better cold and wind protection than other shelters with both ends open. Because of the thicker material and included stakes, the package is heavier and larger than typical survival shelters. This one-person shelter weighs in at 1.6 pounds and packs down to 12 x 13 inches. To build a wilderness shelter tent, simply run the rope it comes with between two trees and secures the survival tent with the included stakes. Next at number 9, we have TEBRION, an Emergency 2 Adult Mylar Thermal Survival Shelter. The value you get with the TEBRION and Wilderness Shelter will impress you. For a very reasonable price, you get a weatherproof survival shelter big enough for two extra-large emergency blankets, and an ebook with tips on how to make the most of your survival shelter kit. Thanks to this, it's one of the best shelters for survival to get on a limited budget. Made of the Mylar design by NASA, this is a top-notch emergency shelter set. The exterior blocks rain, wind, and cold while the interior reflects 90% of your body. Sheltered in this insulating tube tent and wrapped with the provided Mylar blanket, you can rest assured you will be toasty warm due to how lightweight and compact the package is. This wilderness shelter is convenient to bring with you on your outdoor adventures. It's also a fantastic emergency shelter to stow in a glove compartment, go bag, bug out bag, or survival kit. In addition to tying it between two trees as a tube tent, you can use it as a liner for your sleeping bag. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Coghlan's Tube Tent Survival Shelter. The best thing about Coghlan's Tube Tent Survival Shelter is that it's fire retardant. Made of 2.5 mil polyethylene, it's the best shelter for survival if you're looking for a waterproof and fire-retardant wilderness shelter to stow in an emergency preparedness kit or bug-out bag or bring along when camping. Since the polyethylene material the Coghlan's tube tent is made of is waterproof and windproof, it provides reliable protection from all harsh weather elements. Besides setting it up as a tube tent, you can use it as a ground sheet or rain cover. This lightweight wilderness shelter packs up small and is lightweight enough to carry along when going camping. It weighs 5.6 ounces and only requires a few minutes to set up. When setting up, this tube tent shelter is big enough to accommodate 2 people. We upload all types of survival, camping, and hunting product review videos every single day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.